Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to John House. For those of you who might not know, my name is John, and this is what it's like to be inside of my head. Or something. I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing today? It's pretty obvious what we're doing. So we are taking a look at the Ghost Love score comments. Nightwish Army out in full force on this one. Y'all are amazing, seriously. I love the insight that you guys have been able to provide, and as well as the support and encouragement to keep digging into really what is an absolutely exceptional band and kind of fills a spot in the channel rotation that I didn't even know we were missing with like the symphonic metal ass. It's so cool. Like I love it. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna get started in just a minute here. So we have the comments loaded up. We're gonna go through them. If this is your first time taking a look at one of these comments videos, they can get pretty lengthy. We have, I think, over 100 comments to get through, and I'm gonna try and get to all of them. Might not be in one video, so it might be part 1, part 2, but we'll see. Just a couple of things to note. If you want to support the channel further, there is a link to the Patreon in the description, so you can go over there, check some of that stuff out. There's not a whole lot by way of Nightwish on there at the moment, but the more we dig into it, the more that's going to flesh out on the Patreon as well. So totally fine if you don't want to go over there and check that stuff out. I also have no problem too if you just like cancel the subscription immediately after you subscribe, is like, because what would you say? Just, you know, if you like what I do and you want to support me further, but you don't want to support me on a monthly basis, then, you know, there's a one and done tier. So it's like $1. And then if you cancel immediately, there's no issues, but you still show your support that way. You could also drop a super thanks for, so super thanks are active on the channel. And that's a way to show your support directly without having to leave and click on links and what have you. So lots of ways to support your favorite creator, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited to dig into these comments, so let's just go ahead and get started. Like I said, we have a lot to get through. So first up, kicking things off, Tormo Tyree says, F.I. Heart. Rip Anne Waychoff, the late general of the Nightwish Army. Today is her birthday, and she'd be 69 years old had she not died in 2020. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. I've seen a couple of comments roll in about her, and it seems like you guys really respected her and appreciate what she brought to the community. So it is saddening to hear that she passed, but I feel like the Nightwish Army is in good hands with Gabriel Bardock, so appreciate the comment, so thank you. We got a little bit of a thread here. So Amy Goodson says, thanks for sharing that with us. HBN from Tom Dog 89. Goodson, hearts. Rip says, Greyhound 53200 says, Rip Ann, 3 years already. I was shocked and devastated. Boop. Hearts. Happy birthday, Ann. And Rip Ann. You guys are awesome. Like the support and love that you guys have for each other really is inspiring. Next up, Mr. Jake Muller, faithful commenter on the baby metal videos that I do. So it says, nice reaction. Thanks, buddy. Floor really took this song to another level. Met this band when Tarja Turunen, the first singer, was singing this. The whole album is amazing. Dark Chest of Wonders, I Wish I Had an Angel, Nemo, Planet Hell, and this song are my favorite. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you'll get the help of Nightwish Army flooding your comment box with their best songs and live performances. You're not wrong. Absolutely not wrong. Boop. Appreciate the comment. Appreciate you checking out my other videos, too. I know with reaction videos, at least when I was into them, you know, a couple years ago, it was like pretty much just all Tool. I didn't really stray from the Tool reactions, so it is kind of cool when I see subscribers like commenting on one and, you know, different bands that we take a look at. So the ultimate goal, I think, is to have you guys check out bands that you've never looked at before just because you like me. But you know, that's different. We'll get there. Next up, Shoot Shop 33 says, when you want to go further on the path are 6'1" or 1.83 meters tall Dutch Valkyrie Queen Floor Jansen. Besides Nightwish, here's some background information on the best and most versatile female singer of our time. Some big words. Some big words. I don't know if I can argue. Floor joined the band After Forever in 1997 at the age of 16. Here are some of my favorites. Wow. Energize Me, and then we drop some links. It says Floor attended the new... is that right, Floor? Just like Floor? Somebody correct... I really want to try to, attempt to pronounce these things accurately, so if you want to give me corrections on the way that I'm pronouncing or enunciating things, then by all means, please. I'm always trying to get better, so... It says Floor attended the then New Rock Academy in 1999 and graduated in 2003. She also studied 2 years at the conservatory, 1 year music theater, and 1 year opera. You know what? I felt like there was some opera chops in there. It says here's a link to the part of the TV show of the reunion of the class of the Rock Academy, mostly backstage footage of the Tampere concert from 2015. And then we drop another link. He goes on to say, After Forever disbanded in 2009, and Floor started her own band, Revamp, from scratch. Here she experimented with different vocal styles within one song, from full operatic to death growls in seconds. Man, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. We might have to bookmark this. Take a look at it later. So we drop some more links. He goes on to say, besides managing a band on her own, she also did a lot of vocal coaching, and she is a perfectionist. She wants to do everything at 100% or 100+%. Eventually, she had to pay the price and got burnt out. She had just recovered when, end of September 2012, the call came from Nightwish to fill in for the remainder of their North American tour. At first, as their second singer, Annette, got ill. Floor had just 48 hours to learn a whole set list. Good lord. No sleep. No sleep. There's a documentary made of this world tour. Another link. Floor joined Nightwish after this iconic Wacken concert in 2013 as a preeminent member of the band. Floor continued to perform with Revamp also, but it was clear that she could not combine the two for much longer, so Revamp disbanded in 2016. Floor did a side project called Northward, where she dived into the hard rock scene. The song While Love Died is a must-see. A suggestion to the Christmas song sung by Floor. Here is a link to the performance in Finland with special guest with the best seat you could imagine. Her stunning performance on the Dutch TV show Best Zangers 2019 gave her, at last, some more recognition in her home country where she was relatively unknown until then. There are numerous guest appearances with other bands to find on YouTube. To see how to get a crowd of metalheads silenced and in awe, watch her featuring with the band Epica and the song Stabat Mater Dolorosa. And to see her in full opera mode, watch her rendition of O Mio Babbino Caro from Puccini. As live concerts were canceled and home isolation due to the COVID situation, Floor discovered YouTube in the last year. Mind-blowing covers, chats with her idols and other singers, vocal masterclasses, personal insights, and so much more. She even made a video reacting to herself singing Ghost Love Score at Wacken. Wow, that'd be pretty cool to check out. Lots of technical info and some memories of her starting with Nightwish. Man, I love the links. Yeah, it's a great comment. Thank you, sir. He goes on to say, also, her Fan Friday videos are hilarious. Just unpack some of the presents she left on her channel. Also, videos of her solo tour she did with songs of her impressive career. Floor is a, highly sensitive person, so peace and quiet is as important for her. Living by the woods in Sweden with her husband Hans von Dahl, the drummer of the band Sabaton, and their daughter Freya, who turned 6 last month, and another on its way, a horse and pony, a dog, and a bunch of cats. She found this. Boop. Great comment. Thank you. Really just appreciate the insight. Absolutely. So thank you, sir. I'll give you a heart for that. Boop. Thank you. Next up, got the man, the myth, the legend, the General Gabriel Brodach himself says, of course, I'm a new subscriber here. Congratulations on the beautiful event in your family. Life deserves to be celebrated above all. Well, thank you, sir. It's very kind of you. I hope you continue to react to Nightwish's music because you have the ability to find significant elements in your analysis. For example, theatricality is embedded in their music. This is a profound observation for which I thank you. All the best from Romania. Ooh, and you even tell me where you're from. I love it when you guys tell me where you're from. I do. Also, thank you for the comment. Really, really kind words. Thank you. It means a lot. So I really try to listen as intently as possible and, you know, kind of not let anything go by through the first listen. So again, I really appreciate it. Boop. Thank you, sir. I give you a heart too. Alan Infinity also responds, cheers, Gabriel. Boop. Appreciate it. Next up, Pedia Volkmirovic says today would be Our Lady Anne. Today will be Our Lady Anne's birthday. Rest in peace. Next up, Mark Mortensen says, congratulations, you have just reacted to the song that has the most music reaction videos in the history of music reaction videos. I didn't know that when I picked this song. Again, I didn't know really anything about this band when I decided to check them out, so I had no idea that was this song. So he goes on to say, from the band that has the most music reaction videos in the history of the music reaction videos. Boop. Didn't know that either. So, that's cool. Next up, Daniel Israel? So we have our handy dandy translator loaded up here. He says, hello from the Nightwish Army of France. Oh, thank you. Thank you for telling me where you're from. Excellent reaction and very fine analysis because it is true that each song takes us into a magical and fantastic story that is similar to a play. Yes, I get it. I get that. That's why I consider them the greatest band in the world. But you've only just touched the tip of the iceberg, and you're only at the entrance of the rabbit hole. I wish you good floorgasms and continue your reactions. We will always be behind you to support you. More listens, please. Thank you. Make the Wacken Festival 2013, and you cannot go wrong. The 15 songs in the set are classics for all fans of the band. You just listen to song 13 of 15. I think a bit of Romanticide, that it's time for a little story like Storytime, or start more gently, as Floor says, with Everdream. And I think our friend Gabriel was to arrive shortly, or go back to your first reaction to the group. You can follow his list with confidence, with the best mixes at the right speed with very good audio. Continue the net of the basically once they get their hooks in you, you're pretty much done for. So I appreciate the comments. Thank you very much. Boop. Next up, we have Marcelino Feliciano Bor, I think. Says, super good reaction. Oh, thanks, buddy. Hey, you haven't seen or heard anything yet. I was getting that. Follow the journey and enjoy this wonderful band and their goddess, Floor Jansen. Good reaction. Keep the Nightwish flame lit. I like that. I like that phrase. She is a goddess of symphony music. Nightwish only needs you to listen to them once and you get caught in their web. Yeah. There were 82,000 people in this concert, and she is the Valkyrie goddess in Norse mythology. Chooser of the Slain is one of a host of female figures who choose those who may die in battle and those who may live. She actually is a goddess of symphonic metal, also known as the Valkyrie Queen of Metal. She sings anything she wants. Welcome to the magical world of Nightwish and Floor Jansen. If you want to see Floor dancing the snake dance, I kind of do, yes, watch the Sahara live song in Tampa, USA. Boop. Well, I appreciate the comment. Thank you very much. Next up, John McSorley says, good one. Try Storytime, Song of Myself, Nemo, the last ride of the day. Same show, or the show opener, Dark Chest of Wonders. So some suggestions. Appreciate the comment. Thank you. Alan Infinity up next says, congrats on the birth of your child. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I have liked and subbed for your Nightwish journey. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Definitely more coming. Boop. Appreciate it. Eric S says, hi, super beautiful reaction. Thank you. If I may suggest, Floor revamp her former band and a song showing what a versatile singer she is. Disdain live at Grass Pop 2010 with the link. Regards from Poland. Boop. Appreciate it. Next up, Maestro Bash says 2:30. They say a chef will spend the first half of their career thinking what ingredients to add into their recipes, and the second half thinking what ingredients to take away. Kind of the same thing in a sense. Absolutely, couldn't agree more. Actually, when I was in high school, my high school history teacher used a very similar analogy for trying to get us to wrap our heads around how to write a good paper. And he was like, you guys just like, it's like you're in the kitchen and you take all of the spices and put all of it into the soup. It's just like you're taking all of the facts that you know and you're just trying to shoehorn as many as possible into your writing. It's like, don't do that. You need to be selective because you're creating you're preparing a dish, right? So there's more to it than just like getting as much in as possible. So very similar thing. Boop. Appreciate the comment. Thank you. Next up, Alexandra Baron Bruges says, hello and welcome to the scary ride down the Ghost River. Okay. You haven't even scratched the surface. Nightwish, expect the unexpected and nothing but greatness. Follow Gabriel's path and Martine's guidance so you won't get lost and enjoy the journey. Greetings from Germany, Alex. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Next up, Thorgrim says, if you like space in your compositions, I do, you will love Nightwish. That's good to know. Tomas on the keys is a genius composer and knows just how to build tension and release moments using extreme dynamics. The little nuance vocally at the beginning is a key change for one chord. That's cool. Didn't know that. The song is the focus for all of the musicians in Nightwish. Welcome to the show, John. Strap in for the ride. It's quite a journey. Emotional experiences abound, and congratulations on your new daughter. Hope to see you again very soon. Thank you. I really appreciate the support, you guys. This is what I mean. You guys are awesome. Like, seriously. Next up, Jonathan Locke says, when she hits that ending high note, I like it when people react as if someone just slipped an ice cube in the collar of their shirt. Boop. No arguments. DD says, that note is Ice Cube level goosebumps. Mm-hmm. And then need a cigarette even though they don't smoke. That's true. That's how I feel. Boop. And Strawbell finishing out the thread here says, add Craig Bolton. Well, Flora occasionally smokes a cigar with her husband, Hans, from Sabaton, with a fine glass of whiskey, of course. I mean, cigars and whiskey, you can't have one without the other. Like, you just, you can't. Like a nice, whiskey or a scotch, like a nice peaty scotch goes real well with the cigar as well. So, boop, appreciate the comment. Thank you. Next up, Roland David says, great song, great reaction. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Like that you seem to feel it. It's hard not to. If you're listening, how you gonna make? Yep. Listen, that's what we do here. This song was 13 out of 15 in the set list for this concert. Lots of endurance by both Floor and Yuka. Nightwish Army, Canada. Boop. Appreciate the comment. Thank you. Next up, Mr. William Adkins says, in your Islander double feature, the female vocalist in the first one was Annette Olsen. The vocalist in the live version is Floor Jansen, same as Ghost Love score. Well, thank you. I think we already had cleared that up from the comments videos from the Islander, but again, just hammer it home. Repetition. That's part of the reason why I like to do these, is because a lot of you will drop the same type of comment, and that helps me remember. It helps it dig in there a little bit more, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Next up, Python de Jonge says, the most reacted to video on YouTube. Boop. I didn't know that until we started looking at the comments, so that's really cool. He says at least this cornerstone performance by them has the most views gathered via reaction channels in YouTube's history. 6 months ago, over 110 million views and counting. Wow, in just 6 months? That's pretty crazy. Boop. Appreciate the comment. Next up, Helion says, ha! Hooked! I guess talking about me, because that's what I said. Next, do story time to make this hook go even deeper. Greetings, and a sub from Germany. Thank you very much. You guys are too kind. Next up, Franz Hinlopen says, I reacted to the same song last night by another reactor by saying it was my favorite Ghost Love score reaction in a long time, and then you come along in and do even better, liked and subscribed. Wow. Thank you for the kind words. Really, it means a lot. Thank you. Next up, Pekka Karppinen says Floor Jansen is the main vocalist of Nightwish, although Marco has a great impact in there. Anyway, this is one of the most epic live performances ever. Greetings from Finland. Boop. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Definitely an epic performance. Again, like the theatrical nature of the track really just like shines through. So very cool. Very cool. Next up, Holland Duck 79 says this is from before the Nightwish period. Huh. This is a song from Floor's old band After Forever. I don't think I knew that. Floor Jansen and the Red Limo String Quartet energize me. Acoustic, no mic, no audio amplification, no audio tricks, simply 100% pure Floor power. Oh, okay. So you're not saying Ghost Love Score was from before the Nightwish period. You're dropping a link to something that was... Okay, I gotcha. And again, I love all the context you guys are providing, too. So I definitely want to go through and take a look at some of these for the channel, too. So stay posted. We're in no rush, though. We don't rush here. We take our time. Leonardo Barbosa says, thanks. You're welcome. Thank you. Franz Hinlopen again says, I finished your reaction and I wish I could like and subscribe twice. Wow, that's big praise. Thank you. An Opeth and a Baby Metal reference and a reaction to Nightwish. That's what I do. Are you my brother from another mother? Sadly, no, because I am multiple decades older than you. Boop. I appreciate it. Next up, Brian Almeida says, greetings from the UK. Well, hello. Enjoyed your reaction and look forward to future Nightwish reactions. If you like transitions, then you are in for a huge treat by reacting to this great band. Subscribed, stay safe. Boop. You as well, buddy. Stay safe. And I do enjoy transitions. I do. Next up, Yurion Huizinga? I don't know, we'll go with that. It's a great reaction. If you like this one, I would highly recommend this other one as well. It's the singer Floor featuring in a performance together with Epica. Another link. Boop. Appreciate the comment. Next up, Guitar Dog says, I got to see Nightwish last year. Symphonic metal does have some gems. Boop. I can't imagine what like the energy is at one of the oof. Listen. Erling Kjorlin up next says, do story time next. Boop. It's pretty highly requested, so keep an eye out, Typically, if you guys don't know, what I like to do is pretty like one reaction a week from the bands that we're looking at on the channel, and then one comments reaction a week. So it kind of like helps to keep things balanced. It helps me from getting burned out on any one band, and the comments videos are kind of like a palate cleanser, just all around. So that's why we do it like this. Next up, Party Hajan drops a link. No context, no idea, but I appreciate the comment and thank you for watching. Next up, IC0 says, really great reaction. Love your musical understanding and welcome to your Nightwish journey. You know that a band is great when their fan base stretches generations and still draws in younger generations as well. Boop. Well, it really, you're not wrong. It means that they've touched something real, right? When it resonates with so many people, it's cross-cultural and generational lines. It's because they've touched something real, and that's what resonates. Next up, Amy Goodson says, greetings from the Nightwish Army, Palm Springs, California. Thank you for continuing your discovery of this world-class band of musicians. We love that you paused to comment instead of talking over the performance. Okay. Though you easily paused, well, a lot. That's what I do. It's my thing. Okay. I'm not in a rush to get through it. Like, that's just what it is. You know, I do pause a lot. And that's totally okay. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Just could you please take the video back 10 to 20 seconds when you restart for continuity and in case the viewers who have never heard the song. I really try to be diligent about making sure that I do that. I don't always say that I do it, but I almost, like 95% of the time, I would say I hit the back arrow right before I play the video again. If the pause is short, real short, like I'm just pausing to make like a 1 or 2 word comment, then I might not do it. But like I said, I'm really aware of that because it's a pet peeve of mine. When I would watch reactors react, it's like, no, take it back a little bit just so we... but I'm not perfect. Trying to get better, though. They go on to say, you got the list? Check. Ready for more? Check. Pro tip. You can't really compare The Islander to any other Nightwish song any more than you could compare this Ghost Love score to another. Well, every song is going to be quite different. I like that. I'm excited. It's going to be a fun journey. I have a feeling, based on your years of reaction viewing, that reading comments as an upload will discourage... based on years of reaction viewing, that reading comments as an upload will discourage people from commenting and really mess up your algorithm, but you do worse for your channel. Yeah, and I addressed this in a comment right here. It says, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I've been doing them for a while and haven't really noticed a difference. Even if it does, I think it's worth it though, because it does help for me to connect with you guys on a more intimate level. And I may not get as many views, but I prefer building quality relationships with my audiences than strictly like views, subs, or even like subscriptions to the Patreon or whatever. So. Plus, like I said, it helps me kind of process and digest each of the tracks individually, which helps to deepen my appreciation for them. So, boop, boop. Appreciate the comment. Thank you very much. Next up, we have Richard Mead says, very cool reaction. Thanks from Colorado. You have not even scratched the surface of what this band can do. Happy hunting. I love it. I love the call to action, you know, the happy hunting kind of thing. It's my thing. Boop. Appreciate it. Jan Ottens says, Anne, it's her birthday. Boop. Appreciate the comment. iWitty13 drops some emojis. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Tarkus up next says, congrats on the latest addition to your family. Thank you. If you like cool transitions along with epic vocals from both Floor and Marco, you are going to really dig Song of Myself from this same show. Pretty sure that's on General Gabriel's list. Boop. We'll definitely get there. We're definitely gonna, yeah. Like I said, I'm hooked. So. Next up, Chris O'Leary says, okay, I was fascinated to see a reaction from someone who had been introduced to Nightwish through something as atypical as The Islander. There's nothing wrong with The Islander, it's a great tune, and there's nothing wrong with Marco, he's an incredible vocalist. But here's a guy who heard Nightwish once, and it's one of 2 songs, well, you know, I can pick them, without Floor or the female lead at the time. Singing at all, and one of 4 without her singing at least maybe 50% of the vocals, one of maybe 10 without her singing 80% or more. Never mind how stripped back The Islander is compared to the full-on symphonic blast you get from most of Nightwish, and now you're about to get hit with Ghost Love score. I mean, most people start with Ghost Love score and are completely unprepared for what the Valkyrie goddess is about to hit them with. But imagine how unprepared you'd be if your expectation of what you were about to hear were set by The Islander. I was not disappointed. Wow. Thank you for the comment. Really, very kind words. Thank you. And then David J responds, we should try to find a new reaction channel and introduce them to the Marco route. High hopes, then Kiss While Your Lips Are Still Red, and then slowly introduce the background singer with The Islander, and maybe then a hammer like Ghost Love score. Boop. Appreciate the comment. Sounds like fun. I already did Ghost Love score, so I think that disqualifies me, but I don't know. I'm cool with doing like fun stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me from this one. I think we're about halfway through, so keep an eye out for part 2 coming, hopefully, you know, within the next day or so. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of the format. Let me know what you guys think of the comments. I guess that's about it. Yeah, once again, if you want to support the channel further, all that good stuff, there's a link in the description to the Patreon, or you could just drop a super thanks right on YouTube. So either way, it goes a long way to support me. So, but that's going to do it for me from this one. I'm going to get out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and we will catch you in the next one.